Oh there, I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Jerkin Around. As you can see, I just topped off a glass of beer, got a tasting here of Miller High Life, the champagne of beers, that's what they call it. And the full tasting notes are right up there if you are interested. But at the end of tastings, most folks, what they'll do is they'll have maybe a cracker or something to clear their palate, or a piece of cheese. You know, if they're hungry. Well, not the old Growler. I bring out the beef jerky. Yep, beef jerky and beer, a match made in heaven. In fact, sometimes a little beef jerky can make a mediocre beer taste pretty good. And sometimes it can take a outstanding beer and just put icing on the cake. Although icing on a cake and beer, I don't know whether I'd like that. But anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a sip of the old Miller High Life, the chaw of the beef jerky, and see if the flavors are going to be a hit or a miss. Okay, well, beef jerky, of course, is beefy and a little bit of salt in there, and maybe some smoke if you're lucky. And as I say, this is a typical American style lager from the 1960s. Because it was well balanced, I gave it a 4. All right. Let's see if the flavor is going to be a hit or a miss. Particularly moist piece. Nice and beefy. And a little bit of smoke. Let's see if the flavors are a hit or a miss. Very slight malt in the beer brings up, especially with the carbonation, brings out a little bit of the saltiness of the beef. So it really balances out with that really beefy flavor. And then in the end, you get a little bit more beef flavor. So is it a hit or a miss? It's a hit. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Looking forward to seeing you next time on Jerkin' Around.